Hello guys, my weight is 75.5 kgs. Not much changes secured because I lost only 400 grams from the last week. So 2 weeks in a row I'm losing only 400 grams, so it's a half of my goal. So my goal is to lose 800 grams of body weight per week. I think the main problem is because I'm not that active as I'm used to. Not much I'm going out right now because I'm mostly doing content and only training 4 times per week with no cardio. I'm eating about, to this moment, I gradually lowered the caloric amount. I've been through my cut. It's already 4 weeks, 2,300 calories I consume. I don't want to do cardio because 2,000 calories is a good amount to have all the vital nutrients, to eat healthy within this amount and still get away without cardio. Of course, if it's gonna be 1,500, I'm gonna better add cardio than going lower or stay in 1,500. If it's gonna be only 1 week in 1,500, then I'm pretty much on it, but more than 1 week on 1,500, I'm then gonna do this, I better add cardio. The main problem, if we see it from perspective, it's like losing 1 full week of cutting. Even though I have no cravings for food right now, I'm in a good mood, have a lot of energy, I know that this prolongation of the diet, because we have a specific goal of shredded look, prolongation can cause problems in the end. So it's better to lose even amount each week that you planned, so that you're not gonna harm the process in the end when everything shuts down, because the body is trying to save you from dying. It's gonna slow down all the mechanisms in your body, so we don't want it. We need to get out of the cut, but if we have our goal, so the next week it must be 800 body weight loss. In this video I want to talk about the trick I use to stay motivated on trainings, to stay energized on trainings. It's how I use nervous system stimulators, more precisely caffeine, the main ingredient to stimulate your nervous system in your pre-workout. 1 week prior, and better to do even more weeks prior to the cut, I fully deprive myself of caffeine. I don't drink energy drinks, any type of coffee, pre-workouts. So I'm returning to the state when I'm very sensitive to caffeine. Then I'm gonna slowly reintroduce myself, my nervous system, to caffeine, to stimulation. First week I'm probably not doing caffeine. No coffee, no pre-workout, no energy drinks, because you're pretty much energized before the cut as I recommended. You made a deload, you fully recovered, you relaxed. So the first week and probably even the second week, you are good to go even without any stimulation. So on a second or maybe even on a third week, you add, I don't know, about 1 teaspoon of coffee or coffee beans or whatever type of coffee you drink before the training, 30 minutes prior. You can probably, when you train legs, add 2 teaspoons and add 1 teaspoon on upper body, because you know legs can cause you a lot more problem to train with less motivation, less stimulation. To make your counting even easier, you can buy caffeine tablets. Usually 1 tablet is about 200 milligrams of caffeine. You can divide it in 4 pieces, drink 1, and it's gonna give you about 50 milligrams of caffeine. Or 2 teaspoons of coffee beans or any type of coffee teaspoons. It's gonna give you about 100 milligrams of caffeine, maybe 90 milligrams of caffeine. So 1 teaspoon is going to give you 45 milligrams or 50 milligrams of caffeine. When you're on your 8th, maybe 10th week, you can mix it up. You can drink 1 coffee with 4 teaspoons or 2 teaspoons of caffeine and drink the tablet of caffeine to probably adjust your overall amount to 300 milligrams of caffeine. 300 milligrams of caffeine, 400 milligrams of caffeine, is the average dose in pre-workout that you use. So you understand, you get to 400 milligrams of caffeine gradually from week to week, increasing the amount. That's the way you stay always stimulated, because you gonna gradually increase the amount of stimulation. Not doing 300 milligrams of caffeine, then again 100 milligrams, you're not gonna feel it. And you're not gonna feel this gradual increase if you haven't deprived yourself fully from caffeine 1 or 2 weeks prior your cut. So be more strategic with your cut. This simple trick is pretty easy to understand, to use, but the result it gives, in my opinion, are pretty great. Each training session, I feel pretty much the same. Even on a previous cuts, on the last weeks, I go through training pretty good, considering that the volume isn't big as on hypertrophy training, on the cut volume isn't big, the amount of sets. So with this trick, you're good to go. I hope this trick is gonna be useful for you. Thanks for watching, see you next time.